and again, your sugar level is up, your insulin is up, your fat storage is up. So what you've been doing is just accumulating fat because what you've been eating is just spiking your insulin all the time. You know, on the go, you wake up, you're having a banana, spike my sugar, spike my insulin, whoop, drop 4 cups of rice, spike my insulin, spike my sugar. So you're not really giving your body that. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you've been eating lately. So typical day.
Yeah, I know we were saying about this earlier, but I have usually a banana in the morning,
Okay.
just to get me through till lunch.
Right. So just one banana.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for lunch I'll have a big lunch usually, so one banana's not normally enough for me. But
Of course.
I have office food, so it's different every day. So usually like chicken and rice or
Right.
chicken and pasta, something like that,
Mhm.
and then a bit of salad and fruit as well.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, so just getting back to the breakfast, the banana you take at what time?
I'd say around 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
okay, and lunch is around
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, and you wake up at
Say around 7. on
7.
average. Yeah.
Okay, so you wake up at 7 and then the first meal is around 10.
Yeah.
Okay, and then at 1 o'clock, when you say rice or pasta, are you able to tell me a little bit how much quantity? I'm just going to show you my measuring cups.
Yeah, sure.
So when we say rice, this is 1 cup. So rice or pasta.
4 of them.
So I just wanted to kind of get a serving. So almost 4 of those.
This is why I need help.
That's why he's here.
My fault, yeah.
Of course. So we're doing almost 4 cups of rice or pasta, right?
Yeah.
And when it comes to the protein, would you say you're taking almost a palm of your hand or a little bit bigger?
I'd say a palm, yeah.
Just a palm of
I'd say
protein?
a big palm, yeah.
A big palm, yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere around 120 grams of protein, okay.
Yeah.
And then after lunch would be
Snacks.
snacks,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't last till the end of the day without snacks, so.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me, what time and what do you usually have for a
Maybe
snack?
3 or 4 I would have like granola bars or something like that. Just
Okay.
it has to be with sugar, isn't it, usually?
Yeah.
Just to get me through.
Right. So a granola bar. And is it those like high protein granola bars or just like the regular
Those Nature Valley.
Nature Valley? Yeah. Okay. You have one of those?
Yeah, then maybe an apple or something like that as well.
Okay. And one medium-sized apple?
Yeah, and the occasional chocolate sometimes as well.
Okay, and occasional chocolate. I'm gonna write that down.
Emphasis on occasional.
Yes, I'll try. Put that here, right there. Okay. And after that would be dinner?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Dinner usually quite healthy. I have maybe brown rice and then with like mango, avocado, sweet potato, chicken or beef. Sometimes salmon as well.
Awesome.
Try and be healthy at night time.
Right. I mean, and then when you say rice, again, how many of those are we eating? Almost
No,
similar to lunches.
Actually, maybe one of those.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your dinner
So
is
my
way
my
less
lunch
than.
is just to fuel me for the day. At work.
Right, I see
And when I get
that.
home, it's a small portion, I would say.
Just 1 cup of rice.
Yeah.
And then you'll have, you said mangoes, avocados, and then
Yeah.
of course you have a protein, that's a chicken or
Yeah,
salmon,
yeah.
and that's almost 120 grams as well, okay? Very good. Any veggies at night?
Yes, yeah. Like broccoli, carrots.
Broccoli,
things like that,
carrots, salad. Okay, sounds good. Okay. So yes, we do need to work on the quality of sugars, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. I mean, you're doing well in the proteins. We just need to sneak in a little bit of like the good fats,
Yeah.
and then of course the right amount of complex carbohydrates to make sure that you're getting sustained amount of energy.
Okay.
So when we do have a very big lunch, what happens is, such as this, with like 4 cups of rice, so your sugar levels were here,
Yeah.
and then we have like a huge lunch, and then your sugar levels, whooped, it
Yeah.
spiked. What spiked with your sugar levels is your insulin, okay, and then insulin eventually is a fat storage hormone, right? So it spikes your sugar, it spikes your insulin, and you're right there, right? And then it starts dropping,
Yeah.
right? Once it's dropping, of course, your body's just gonna take whatever it needs, and all those extra cups of rice that your body doesn't really need,
Yeah.
he's gonna say, you know what, I'm just gonna save those as fat for later, because that dude might,
Yeah.
starve me by the night. So
Yeah.
they just keep all of that for fat, and then your sugar levels just drop, okay, and that drop might also lead you to like have your sugar levels even below normal
Yeah.
if you go long hours without like snacking and stuff. And then it's just like highs and lows and down. And this is not what we want. So we want to have a good breakfast, an acceptable amount of carbohydrates, proteins, and fat, just making your breakfast whole, just to kind of rise your sugar levels, to that acceptable. And then before they hit the ground,
Yeah.
whoops, we have a little good snack, and then before they hit again, there's the lunch, and then, so just kind of stabilizing your sugar throughout the day and making sure you're having sustainable amount of energy through the 24 hours. Okay, super. So we're technically done with the question and answers. We're gonna head to our room.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the InBody test and see your body composition. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? Let's go.